liberals are the ones that are always like, you have to have pain because of climate change. You have to suffer. Like Republicans are normally
Right.
like, America's the land of the plenty. We like this messaging is like melting my brain. I don't want anyone to suffer. And yes, maybe there's some long-term benefit, but I want to know how much suffering and like this is a question again you may not know the answer to, but do you have any feelings or comments on that? Have you been confused at all? Like you're a Wall
It,
Street girl, you're a
all of
finance
these
girl.
things I know are going back and forth and back and forth. And it's funny too to hear liberals who did seem like they had much more socialist messaging are now like trickle down economics. Like if somebody can't fly their
Yes.
jet, that's bad for poor people. And you're like, wait, what? Like, so
Yes. Yeah.
everyone is all over the place, which is funny and very interesting to see. Again, I think it's still this big question of like, is this, and again, you can read his book, The Art of the Deal, and he literally talks about like getting maximum leverage. And I'm like, well, this is clearly maximum leverage. So again, there's people close to him who think like this is all a game of chicken. A week from now, we are going to have all these amazing trade deals and it's going to be great. And then there's other people who were like, no, this is the sine qua non of Trump's agenda is to like bring manufacturing back. If that is the case, if that latter option is the case, markets are not going to be happy. And again, all of these things, we're talking about things that take decades to do. I mean, for a
Yeah.
company to, and like, you can't snap your fingers and have complete manufacturing. And the other thing too is, again, like, are people going to be willing to pay if you bring iPhone manufacturing back to the US? I think 3,000 is basically underestimating what costs. If you remember, there were years ago, I remember there was this legislation that basically, very reasonable, sought to end slave labor in supply chains. Like that seems like something everyone can get behind. I need to fact check this. I don't think it passed though, because everyone was like,
Mhm.
yeah, ethically we're really opposed to that, but no, we
I
don't want
remember this.
to more. So that's the reality.
Yeah.
It's sticky too. The other interesting thing is like if you think about the environment, all of this, all of the cheap stuff that we get from China is really bad for the environment. So it's funny that we're not
Hmm.
full from the climate world chiming in about the potential benefits of this. Um, but yeah, I don't think, and I remember my mom always talking about like when Jimmy Carter was president, and he told people
Yeah.
like put on a sweater, turn down your heat, and it's like that's that's not popular, right? And I think we want to, as you said, like the promise of America is it's a land of abundance. We want to have an abundance mindset, and this is certainly not that.